Okay, with NLP eye movements, there are two types of people, left-handed and right-handed. If you ask someone a question and their eyes look up and to the left and they're right-handed, they look up and to the left, they're remembering an image, so they're probably telling you the truth. If the eyes look up and to the right and they're right-handed, they're probably just pulling shit out of thin air, just making shit up on the spot. If their eyes look lateral to the left, they're trying to remember a sound or a word and using what they call tonal discrimination. So they're probably telling the truth. They're just trying to remember something. If somebody's eyes look lateral to the right, they're trying to make up words here. They're just trying to make up stuff. If eyes look down and to the left, they're reaching for their inner dialogue or self-talk. If they look down and to the right, apparently they're reaching for feelings, both tactical and visceral, which is kinesthetic. And kinesthetic means the sense that detects the bodily position, weight, or movement of the muscles, tendons, and joints. I hope that helps. Anyway, when I'm watching the news or, just anybody visually, I tend to keep this in mind. If they're holding the mic in their right hand, chances are they're right-handed. So we can see if they're lying or not. A lot of people, especially in the government, like President Obama knows this. You're not going to catch him. I'm sure you're not going to be able to catch him. You're not going to catch him lying. He is proficient in this. Harper also pretty good at this, although I have caught him lying. I've caught him lying. Now, what I don't want you to do with this is to use it on all your friends, because people lie all the time. I know I sound like Dr. House here, but people lie so much. And once you know this, you realize, holy shit, they lie to you all the time. People lie all the time. I don't know why. I guess, to save your feelings sometimes, or, little white lies sometimes. I think sometimes they're innocent. Many people I know think even a white lie is terribly bad. But if he comes to me and says, do I look fat? I say no every time. No matter what happens. I don't want to hurt that person's feelings, especially if they're all hung up on their body image. A lot of people hung up on their body image, and if they ask you how they look, I sometimes lie and say, you look great. I'm not going to hurt them. I feel, so yeah, big fat liar here, often in these situations. This is controversial information, and they call it controversial, well, because I don't think they want you to know who's lying, right? So here's the thing. Here's the picture. I'll leave a link to the picture so you can download it yourself and study it if you want, or if you really want to get into it. There's some questions here you can ask. You ask somebody if you want to know if they're lying, you have to ask them a few of these questions first and see how their eye motions respond. But if you tell them, I'm looking for how your eye motions respond, chances are they're just going to look straight at you the whole time. So, a little bit covertly, you have to say, think of the color of your car. What pattern is on your bedspread? These type of things. I'm on this page, so I'm reading from this page. I'll leave the link below, of course. And see where they look, right? This is how you do it. To see if they can visually construct something or just lie, ask them a strange question like, can you imagine the top half of a dog on the bottom half of a green hippo? And they'll have to do a visual construction of that. Anyway, I'm just going to show you to this page. Of course, this is controversial, but I've tried this on 15 people I know, and it's been dead on balls accurate. Of course, once somebody knows that you have this information, they won't look at you in the face anymore. They won't. And of course, that is also a big cue if they're lying or not being able to look you right in the eyes, right? I hope this is helpful, and I hope it doesn't destroy any relationships, because most of us lie about little things. Somebody cooks you a meal and you don't really like it a lot, but they went through all this effort. Are you going to tell them, no, this is crap? No, you're going to say, oh, this is great, thank you so much, because they went through the effort. You don't want to hurt their feelings. These are reasons we lie. We lie to, don't we? I do. I'm honest. I'm honest about being a liar, because I freaking lie about this stuff all the time. Somebody makes me something, oh, thank you, because, come on, right? Anyway, for left-handed people, it's the complete opposite. I hope you found that helpful.